Hey y'all, I'm Antoinette Yvonne and this is my van Zion. I fell in love with van life over the spring, and after 2 weeks of research I found myself flying down to Georgia to pick her up. She is a 136 wheelbase 2019 Ram Promaster. I went with the 136 wheelbase because it's only me. I'll be solo traveling in Zion, and so I felt like I didn't need the extra length getting to and from in parking lots and all that jazz. So the 136 wheelbase is perfect for me. I have a lot that I crammed in here. Keep in mind that this is a empty home tour, okay? Just like they do them on the YouTube channels nowadays. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty and show you Zion. I went with the fixed C.R. Lawrence windows here. I didn't feel it necessary. Actually, I lied. The T-vent window was a little bit too expensive for me, so I went with the fixed, and I actually prefer this one over the T-vent window. I do have 2 bunker windows on each side of the van as well. On top of the bunker windows and the on top of the bunker and I call myself going camping. Whew. In addition to the bunker windows and the fixed window, I have 2 175 watt solar panels from New Power, and I also have 1 max air vent as well, the fancier kind. All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. This is Zion. Ta-da! This little switch here works the entry light right there, and it's just convenient, so whenever I do get home late at night, I can turn this switch on and have some place to see, I guess. I did opt for a swivel seat here, if I can get it. Don't mind this mess up here. I did opt for the swivel seat here, and this is convenient for when I want to sit here, work on my laptop, eat lunch, something like that. Because I am a fancy little girl, and I know this is one of the shorter wheelbases, I still have to have my showers, period. That's one of my non-negotiables. I did have the company who built out my van build me this beautiful marble-like shower. I put the little, don't tell nobody, it is faux, okay? I put a little eucalyptus in here. I do have my Thetford toilet. Don't know how to work it yet, but we'll work it out soon. And then I picked out these gold fixings, whatever it's called, for the shower, just to add that little splash, along with the gold theme that is running through this van. Now we are in the kitchen as well as the entryway. It's a small space, but it's, like I said, it's perfect for me. We have the gold faucet here, and I do have access to the full sink if needed. Coming down further in the kitchen, we have my induction stove. It is a 2-burner induction stove that I got off of Amazon. Everything will be linked below, so you can find out what is what. It's, like I said, it's a 2-burner induction stove. Coming over here, we have some cabinet space there that, again, it's not filled with anything as of yet. Probably have cleaning supplies, some food pantry items or whatnot. And next we can get into this Versace cubby hole right here. Okay, let's turn the camera over here. This is my Versace cubby hole, and I call it Versace because it looks fancy like Versace. So pretty much I can store anything my heart desires because I am running low on storage in this van in general. So most likely it'll serve as my bedding when I am not in bed mode. It'll serve as just some other items that I need to throw up there. All right, so down here we have the under sink area. Obviously, again, this is not filled with anything, but I have a fire extinguisher, and then I'll probably store like regular kitchen items here, towels, dishwashing soap, or whatever I see fit. But that is the under sink area. Also, for water purposes, I do have a water filtration system underneath, so when I am, drinking out of the water that is filled up in the back, it is filtered. So that's another great thing. Another great thing about this faucet, it does detach. If I had real plants, I would, you know, just spray the water right here. Or I can, if I come back from a beach or something, I can also spray down whatever is down there. I love, love, love this faucet. Okay. One of my favorite things about this van is this kitchen, because I do love to cook, but this backsplash is to die for. I think we got this from Amazon. I'm not really sure. I will link it all below, but this backsplash literally is beautiful. Following me over here, still in the kitchen area, I could not live without my air fryer. I also could not live without a refrigerator that fits all my food. As you can see, I'm a thick girl, okay? I love to eat, and I don't do that rabbit stuff all the time. So this refrigerator fits all of my little heart's desires, my food. This is a pretty big refrigerator, and believe it or not, it is still a 12 volt. So it's not running off of the inverter at all. So that's great. It also has a freezer. I don't think ice cream will fit down there, but at least I get some ice cubes or something. So that's that. And then I have my New Wave air fryer. This is not supposed to come off. I don't know what. Okay, there we have it. So I opted for an air fryer because it pretty much does everything. I don't have an oven because this can bake. I don't have a microwave because this also heats stuff up. And even when I'm living in a regular home, I don't like putting leftover things in the microwave because it's soggy. This air fryer gets it together. So if you don't have an air fryer, get you one of them. Now, when it comes to drawer storage, I have 3 drawers here. This is a faux drawer, but I have 3 drawers here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to store in these. Obviously, this one will be a utensil drawer, but other than that, I'm not really sure how I'm going to figure that out. But I have a couple days to do so because I'm getting on the road on Friday. That's in 4 days. That is all of the kitchen. I also have one big drawer down here that will store pots, pans, and all the bigger utensil items there. Obviously, again, this is a small space. It's perfect for one person, which is me, because that's, you know, the only person that's going to be in it, really. This is my table. This matches with the countertops there. The epoxy actually was made. It's not real marble. It was made with epoxy. And the Van Dam, the company who did my van, did an excellent job on this marble-like table and countertops. I said I wanted gold streams, little, you know, little pizzazz. So this is what I got, and it turned out great. This table is connected with a Lagoon table mount underneath, and it swivels every which way. So if I'm over there, it can swivel this way. If I'm over here, it can swivel that way. It also converts into a bed. I may get to that, I may not, I'm not sure, but if not, I'll get into the next video when I have a bedding, everything like that. Anyways, this table drops down. Once you take the table mount off, it drops down into this little cranny here, and these cushions then fold over, and that is my bed. Other parts of the storage, I do have, this isn't much of a storage. This is pretty much my breaker cabinet there. So if anything goes wrong with any of the electricals, then I have a breaker unit there. And then the rest of the cabinets are empty because I haven't put anything in there. I haven't been living in it yet. But these are my cabinets for clothes, my shoes. I'm not really sure. I obviously have to downsize, so that in itself is going to be a challenge. I don't have to bend down. I am tall, short enough to not have to bend down. Just this hat, just FYI. Oh, yep, there we have it. Staying right there in the face. Another thing that I had the company put in is my my max air vent. So this either takes air out or brings air in, and all I have to do is switch this little button there, and I have air either coming in or air going out. It's a little cold, so we're gonna turn that off. So I have DC and AC power, obviously. I have little AC switches here. So what that means is I don't have to turn on the inverter to switch to a higher power or voltage to get electricity. So I have AC voltage there, and I also have regular household power that I can plug in different things should I need to do that as well. But for that, I do need to turn on the inverter. Oh, my nightlight. I have 2 night lights on the side, reading lights, which will come in handy. I have my little switch for hot water. I turn on 15 minutes prior to taking a shower, and then voila, I have hot water. I have all of the electrical. I'm still learning, okay? So you're gonna be learning as I learn. Also have access to dim the lights if I want a little mood, you know. I have my water pump, so it gives me extra pressure for the shower and the sink. And so this one here is my gray water switch. All I have to do is switch that on, and the gray water, if it is in a safe zone, switch this on, and all of my gray water is released underneath the van. So it's just convenient. I don't have to crawl under there and empty anything if I want to. I can just pop this switch on, and voila. Here is my inverter switch from Energy, and whenever I do need to charge or use the household plugins, then all I have to do is switch this on, and then voila. I also have to use the inverter switch to use my induction stove, also my air fryer, because it pulls so many voltage or something, whatever it's supposed to do. So now we're gonna go in the back and show you the hookup there. Also, I don't think it's relevant right now to show you underneath my benches, but pretty much don't have any storage space right there underneath my benches. It is all my batteries. It's all my inverter. I have the DC to DC power. So pretty much my electric setup is two 200 AGM batteries. I will be upgrading in a year or less. I have a 3,000 watt inverter, and I have a DC to DC charger, so when I'm driving on the road, the batteries are also charged by my alternator or my house battery that is in the van. That's just some electricity information. All right, let's get to this back shower. So in the back, I have a 33-gallon freshwater tank, and I also have a 4-gallon hot water heater. Hot water heater, I don't know, but it heats. This is where I get my hot water. 4 gallons of that. And then underneath my gray water is 7 gallons. Just FYI if you want to know that. I fill up this water tank through this little hose. I'll be driving around with, you know, a detachable hose that whenever I am in a place that has fresh water or water, then I can fill up easily with this little valve here. And I believe that is the end of this empty home tour. Like I said, once I get everything fitted and once I have everything more homey, I will do a full on tour for you guys when I feel like it's finished. I don't feel like it's finished yet. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I will be hitting the road in 4 days as a solo female van lifer, and I'm pretty excited. And if you want to follow my adventures, then do so. All right guys, thanks